Buy wireless device. Look inside. Wires. Welcome back, you lovely degenerates. It's me, Oz. We got some MeIRL with a little bit of 2MeIrl4MeIrl sprinkled in. It's gonna be fun. Anyways, gotta get these things out of the way, which I've included a question for you all to pay attention to. Hello, I am here for a job interview. Oh, great. You have any experience? Yes, this is my 20th interview.
You have 17 wishes.
Yeah, isn't like normally 3 though? I mean, like, yeah, but like vaguely gestures to me. You got like a lot of issues here. 90s kids moving their TVs from one room to another. Let me just tell you something as like an early Gen Z kid. You guys have no idea how heavy these bastards were. Nowadays, with LCD monitors and TVs, the worst thing you gotta worry about is just transporting it because it's an awkward carry. With these things, you drop it down a flight of stairs and it's like, oh fuck, I hope the stairs are okay. I told my 8-year-old son I would give him $10 an hour to do some weeding, and he said, if I could find someone to do this for $5 an hour, can I keep the other 5? And you know, I don't know whether to be proud or nervous. Little cousin crying because he failed his math test. Me. Hey, don't worry, I failed math when I was your age, and look how I turned out. Little cousin starts crying harder. Yeah, that's fair. Who would win in a fight? We got Remy from Ratatouille and Stuart from Stuart Little. I'm just gonna tell you right off the bat, it's Remy because Remy's a rat. And if you don't know the difference between a rat and a mouse, not great. Anyways, Remy, I hate this debate. He's a street rat and he would absolutely clobber Stuart with his bare hands. Stuart hasn't worked for anything in his life and Remy knows struggle. Stuart is a little bitch. Remy is also like 3 times the size of Stuart and will just like, you couldn't have put it more elegantly. Absolutely clobber the bitch. Talking to cat sitter. So yeah, like after you feed him, you'll need to like cry on the couch for an hour because that's what he's used to. So my boyfriend took me to get undies and he wanted to embarrass me, so he said real loud, I can't wait to rip these off with my teeth. And I replied with, seriously, you need to stop. You're my brother. I won. Fucking killed him. That poor man is gonna lay awake at night and just think about this constantly. My competitors just think I'm some cocktail server from Dallas, but I'm here to prove them wrong. Bree, 44. A cocktail server from Dallas, Texas. Imagine you have 44 friends. I see this video is dealing with science fiction. Well, actually, that's more of like, you know, fantasy. Science fiction would be like dealing with 44 and a half friends, because then you gotta figure out why there's half a person. It's probably... What the fuck am I saying? 90% of a guy's daydream is just literally spent mentally preparing for this exact scenario. And like... this man is not prepared. And granted, who would be if a fucking grizzly bear enters a convenience store? I've taken so many before pictures while telling myself I'm gonna start getting into shape. So, basically, I just have a slideshow of me getting more fat. It's quite depressing, honestly. Hey, sorry I'm late. I sat on my bed in a towel for like 45 minutes just staring at the wall. I don't know why, man. It just happened. See, for me, it's like I'm in the middle of the state of being like wet and dry. Like my hair is wet, and I couldn't be fucked to use the hair dryer, and I don't want to put a shirt on when my hair is wet, so I just kind of sit there and zone out and wait God knows how long. Hey, you want to go upstairs? Yeah, like sure. You got protection? Why? What's up there? Me? How do y'all walk in shallow water? Do you just like actually, you know, walk in it, or do you do the little scuttle crab and move real fast through it like a like a gremlin? Or do you take the absolute Chad move of the hand walk? See, the scuttle crab is for mobility. You can like sneak up on people, you can quickly move around the pool. It's some good shit. But this is for the feeling of absolute power. There is nothing that can compare to pushing people away with your feet as you mightily walk towards them with the gaze of a submarine. Gets criticized once. Fucking dies. I think we could all take a page out of his book. Well, okay. That's not what I meant to say. I think we could all understand the page out of his book. Not that we should directly be taking a page out. You know, I'm just gonna go to the next image. Mom. So your little brother is going goblin mode? What is goblin mode? Please answer me. Run. So, who's your favorite literary vampire? You know, probably the one in Sesame Street. He doesn't count. Oh, but I assure you he does. The Count most certainly counts, for that's why they call him a Count, because he counts. It's not just because he's a vampire that gives him the title Count, it's also because he can literally count. Wait, so if you had, you know, the counting count, counting other counts, could you then say the counting count is counting counts? Every time I like grab a little cheese as a snack, I just think of this Tumblr post. You know that you can control white people by giving them cheese? Yeah, but like cheese is so good though. I got one. Excuse me, but is this ham processed? I mean, if it's processed, I don't want it. Ma'am, this is an 11-pound whole slab of deli ham. It has no bones, fat, or connective tissue whatsoever. It is an amalgamation of the meat of several pigs that have been emulsified, liquefied, strained, and ultimately inexorably joined in an unholy meat obelisk. God had no hand in the creation of this abhorrence. The fact that this ham monolith exists proves that God is either impotent to alter his universe or just ignorant to the horrors taking place in his kingdom. This prism of pork is more than deli meat. It is a physical declaration of mankind's contempt for the natural order. It's hubris manifest. We also have it in a lower sodium variety if you would prefer that. The tag of my shirt is touching my neck. My brain. So, to be fair, this actually did happen to me once. Like, I was wearing a pair of jeans, and I was like, oh, you know, the tickly sensation I'm feeling is just from the frayed, you know, pant legs of the jeans. It's nothing else. So I just kept going on throughout my day, and kept feeling it, kept thinking it was the phrase. Turns out it was a fucking wolf spider that had crawled up my pant leg because it was warm. So, yeah. Teacher, come on, guys, you learned this last year. Me, trying to remember what I ate for breakfast. Look at the cat, he's so grumpy. So the most dangerous game to play is the resting your eyes in the morning after shutting off your alarm game. Like, sure, I could tell myself I have the willpower to open them in 5 minutes, but God knows I'm gonna open them 2 hours later, and on the second day of school, I'm gonna miss first period. Second day of high school and fourth day of high school. Same thing, same time, fucked up twice, missed first period, 2 days in a row. Not great. This Facebook conversation from the 6th grade is the reason I never shoot my shot. I promise I won't tell anyone. Yeah, I'll think about it. You know, I'm gonna tell you who I like. Yay, who? It's you. Radio silence for a day. Hey, are we still friends? Just, please don't talk to me. Hey, I know we've been saying, hey, the worst thing she could say is no, but apparently that is not the case. Oh, God. Were we wrong? CBS. You should only eat like 6 fries per serving, Harvard professor says. Yeah, and you can like go and just like shut the fuck up, nerd. Illusions designed to keep mankind sane. Philosophers. See, one of my favorites is I don't remember which one of the old bitches said it. But it's like the idea that your eyes basically might just be fucking lying to you, like at all times. So you may not have like any, like your senses could just be playing the greatest prank of all time on your brain, and you would have no fucking idea. I guess it's kind of the simulation theory in a way. Women will look you dead in the face and tell you these are two different colors. Got 89 and 88. I mean, it's a clear difference. Like, come on now. All right, so as someone who works with colors and who also paints miniatures, I see a difference. Let me help you guys, please. If you're colorblind, I'm so sorry. I hope you can see contrast. When you say bye to someone and both of you leave in the same direction, just gotta feel both like idiots. This used to happen all the time with when I was in university with my physics lab partner. We would both be like, you know, all right, I'll see you next week. And then we both walked to the same parking garage with like me slightly in front of him, just like, yeah, this is totally fine. And it turns out we fucking parked next to each other. How fucking awkward is that? The receptionist at the dentist office will just like look you dead in the eye and ask if you're gonna be available in 4 months and 13 days from now. Like, yeah, I would fucking love to know my exact schedule 4 months and 13 days in advance. I'll cancel if I have to, but fuck you. That's kind of rude, not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I was uncalled for. I was in the girls' bathroom at school and I saw this. It's a missing dog poster, but just I miss my dog. He's not lost or anything. He's just at home, and I'm here at school. And enjoy this picture of him though. It's just cute. But the reason why I'm including this is not for the post. While the post is cute, it's because I had a very intrusive thought that I was reminded of. So like when you're like petting a big dog and you like, you know, feel its head, you're like, oh, this head is sturdy. Like I can like give them a good squish and they'll smile. But like when you're petting like a small dog, like the entire dog just feels like fragile. It's like if I give you a squish, you're not gonna be around anymore. Am I the only one with like that kind of like thought pattern? Am I the drama? Study. Eating ice cream for breakfast may improve mental performance. So, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that the times I had ice cream for breakfast, I mean, they were not during the times my life was going well. Let me just tell you that. My depression. Magically leaving my body after attending one mandatory HR session on managing burnout scheduled during my lunch break. Damn, look at that. I'm cured. Cashier checks my ID in half a second. Me. That was pretty fast. Cashier. Yeah, I saw the 19. Me. Yeah, it's I'm a 1999 birthday, so I feel that a little too hard. Oh boy, it's the outro. Yeah. Do the YouTube stuff, like smash that like button and subscribe and ring the fucking bell. Yeah. Do that stuff. More videos coming out real soon.